Hi, my name is Billy D'Addario, and today we're going to look at Lady Chatterley's Lover. It's one of my favorite books. Tell I really enjoy reading Lady Chatterley's Lover. It is for me both an intellectual mind game, plus it has all the sex scenes in it, all of the sexual romps that I really enjoy. Today we're going to look at it critically, though. We're going to look at its first paragraph as a model for other books that we write as we write, and then we're going to look at one of D.H. Lawrence's sex scenes, if I can find it. There it is. And then we are going to just talk about his sex scenes and this first paragraph. So the first paragraph, let me just read it to you. Ours is essentially a tragic age, so we refuse to take it tragically. The cataclysm has happened. We are among the ruins. We start to build up new little habitats, to have new little hopes. It is rather hard work. There is now no smooth road into the future, but we go around or scramble over the obstacles. We've got to live no matter how many skies have fallen. That first paragraph, I think, is significant and is a good hook. I think that we've got to live no matter how many skies have fallen is as significant after World War I as it is today. I mean, consider we just are now getting out of a pandemic that caused the entire world to go into forced lockdown and quarantine. In the United States, we have the mass killing of young black men by police. We have an epidemic of mass shootings by angry people because of poor gun laws. So the world is coming apart at the seams, it seems like, and we have to go on living, and we have to figure out a way to try and be happy. So I think it is a good first paragraph that lasts a long time. I think it's timely. And I do think it makes you want to read on and pick up the book and find out what else is going on in this book. I think it's a good model. I think that it is a good thing to consider. So there you have it. But D.H. Lawrence and Lady Chatterley's Lover is most known for, not for its first for its first paragraph, but for its love scenes. So let's take a look at one of its love scenes. This love scene, I think, you could almost gloss over because of the way it's written. It almost doesn't read like a love scene. He roused in the woman a wild sort of compassion and yearning and a wild craving physical desire. The physical desire he did not satisfy in her. He was always come and finish so quickly, then shrinking down on her breast and recovering somewhat his effrontery, while she lay dazed, disappointed, lost. But then she soon learnt to hold him, to keep him there inside her when his crisis was over, and there he was generous and curiously potent. He stayed firm inside her, given to her, while she was active, wildly, passionately active, coming to her own crisis. And as he felt the frenzy of her achieving her own orgasmic satisfaction from his hard, erect passivity, he had a curious sense of pride and satisfaction. "Ah, how good," she whispered tremulously, and she became quite still, clinging to him, and he lay there in his own isolation, but somehow proud. Now that's a sex scene that you could, you almost don't even realize that it's a sex scene until you're finished with it almost. Um, Connie Chatterley has sex with Kalis in that particular scene, but she also has sex with Mellors. Mellors is the groundskeeper, and in those sex scenes, the sex is much more carnal. It's much more hard hitting, and um, and it's unbelievably much more base, much more like what we're used to seeing in love scenes today. Um, so you'll find words like fuck and cunt in those love scenes. Um, so that's a look at Lady Chatterley's Lover and some of his less notable love scenes. Um, if you have any uh, comments, please leave them below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep writing, and we'll see you next time.